Hi, welcome to Root Yoga Therapy. I'm your certified yoga therapist, Jasmine Leventhal, and today we're going to be talking about healthy hamstrings. Now, people are always complaining about tightness in their hamstrings and tightness in their lower back. Well, we're going to try and get some relief in both places by offering you some easy stretches that you can do anywhere and anytime to feel better, feel in less pain, and just feel overall more mobile. So, hop into something comfy and join me on your mat. So now that we're here, all you need is a simple mat. If you have a blanket nearby and you have tenderness in front of the knees, a blanket is always welcome. And then at home, if you have books or yoga blocks, you can bring these in as well. So these are just things that you might want to have. It's not a requirement to have them. We're going to get started on our backs. So moving onto your back, and again, if you want to use that blanket as a little support under the head, that's totally fine. I'm going to shift my blocks out of the way for now so you can better see my body. So as we come into our back, we always want to start finding our breath. So you can have your knees bent. Oftentimes, if your hamstrings are tight and it causes pain into the lower back, straightening the legs might not feel that great. So let's just start together with the knees bent. And if you want to straighten the legs, you're welcome to. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Just starting to find that belly breath or that basic breathing we've taught a few sessions ago. Now finding that even, smooth inhale and exhale is going to help our body relax and our muscles release so we can find a deeper stretch as we move into our poses. You're going to go ahead and straighten your left leg forward. Now again, if this is causing tenderness, just keep the knee bent. Pull your right knee into the chest. And then just give it a nice little squeeze. Just you can start to loosen the lower back here by gently pumping the knee in and out of the body. Allowing your inhale to press the knee outward into the hands and the exhale to draw the knee close to the chest. And just take a few more, already looking for the rhythm of your practice here. Good. Bring your hands behind your thigh. Take an inhale. Start to float the right toes towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, softly bend the knee. Inhale, float the toes. Exhale, bend the knee. We'll just take 3 more. We're gliding the sciatic nerve here. So any of you out there who've ever experienced sciatica, I know it can be so painful. This is a great way to do that nerve gliding exercise to help release any sciatic nerve pain. After your last one, re-extend the right foot and pause here. Begin to flex the foot, curl the toes towards your face. Keep hold to the back of the thigh and just gently draw the thigh close to the chest. Now your leg never has to go straight here. You can have a big bend in the knee, you can have a small bend, maybe your leg is completely straight. It really just depends on the length of your muscles and just where you are. So just honor that. We want to feel a stretch. We don't want to feel like we're in pain in any way. And take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, re-bend into the right knee and gently soften the foot down or straighten the leg. Pull the left knee into the chest. Now again, if straightening the leg starts to be tender on the lower back or causes any tension, just bend the knee and land the foot down. Find that gentle pumping of the leg. Inhale, knee or shin into hands. Exhale, knee to chest. And just take a few like that. Find the movement to match your breath. So it should be slow and steady. And then gently slide the hands towards the back of the thigh. Inhale, float the left foot up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, float the foot and bend the knee. Couple more. Inhale. Last two. Good. Re-extend the foot. Pause here. Flex the foot. Curl the toes towards the face. Small or big bend in the leg, your choice. But just feel that stretch and that space being created through the back of the thigh. Breathe. See if you can guide breath into that space. Maybe close the eyes and visualize what is loosening. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, bend the knee and release the foot. Good. Next, inhale, scoop both knees up. Extend both feet up towards the ceiling. Grab the backs of both thighs. Point and flex the feet here, just getting some movement into the ankle. Good, and then re-bend into the knees and just gently roll to one side. Use your opposite hand to help press you through seated. And then we'll meet on a hands and knees position, also known as tabletop. So again, for those of you who have that tenderness in front of the kneecaps, this is a great place to layer a blanket or a pillow across your mat to help offer you a little more support. So once we're here, we're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders. I'm just going to scooch myself up with just a hair. And then as you inhale, extend the right leg back and just rock and roll on the ball of the foot. Welcome in a stretch through the back of the leg. Keep the belly drawing in slightly so you feel that activation and support through the spine. Good. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, re-bend the knee. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Keep the toes down, curl the toes, and then shifting forward and backward on the foot so you find that stretch into the back of the leg. And release the knee. Good. We're going to find a downward facing dog pose, but the key here is going to be to keep the knees softly bent to maximize length in our spine, and then we'll work towards that stretch in the hamstrings. Because remember, we want to also loosen up our lower back. So tuck the toes, begin to press into the hands, extend your hips up and back, and just bend into your left knee, straighten the right leg. Find that stretch. And switch. Bend into right knee, straighten the left leg. And switch, like walking your dog. Good. Pause here. Take a gentle bend in both knees. Lift the hips high. Come high onto the balls of the feet, and then as you exhale, heavy heels towards the earth. Inhale, come high onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, heavy heels towards the earth. Inhale, come high onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, heavy heels towards the earth. Now take a soft bend into the knees and start to gently walk the hands back towards your feet. Now, oftentimes we love to straighten the legs here, but what happens is we start to really curve in the spine and our chest is very far from the thighs. So take that soft bend into the knees, allow the chest and belly to release onto the thighs, and then maybe take fingertips towards your mat or hands on shins. Come into a forward fold. Now in the fold, it's about releasing the crown of the head down, but also lifting the sit bones. And as you lift the sit bones, you'll deepen the stretch through the hamstrings. You never have to straighten your legs. So for those of you at home trying to jam your legs straight, don't do it. You're going to put a lot of stress on your spine and a lot of stress on your knees. So have those nice soft knees and lift from your sit bones, like feel your bum moving up towards the ceiling. 5 breaths. Good. As you inhale, slide the hands to the shins, extend your chest forward, push your hips back, find a half lift. Exhale, refold chest to thighs. 2 more. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold it in. Last one. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold in. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, carefully walk your hands forward. Find your down dog position, and then release the knees to the earth. Good. So this is a great place to bring blocks or books into play. And if you don't have them, that's fine. You'll just keep your hands on your mat. Otherwise, it might be nice to elevate the hands or use these props as an extension of the arms to give you more space to play with. It makes it so much easier to step the foot through when we have some space between the mat and our body. So as you inhale, extend the right leg straight back behind you. As you exhale, pull the right knee into the chest and step the foot forward. Drop your left knee back a few inches, sink into the hips. We're going to do a little bit of a dynamic movement here. So inhale, work into the hips. As you exhale, maybe on fingertips, shift back, work the front leg towards straight. Now notice, towards straight doesn't mean fully straight. Inhale, shift the body forward, sink into the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, shift back. Let's just take one more. Inhale, shift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, shift back. Pause here. Maybe walk your hands or your blocks back. And if you are using blocks, you can always change the height of the blocks to provide you whatever support you need. So props to me are really important. Now, I know that some of us don't want to make the investment or it might be too much trouble to get props, but they're really easy to find on Amazon. So I highly recommend investing. Inhale, draw the chest towards the top of the toes. But again, if you don't want to invest, you're always welcome to use things that you have around the house. Find a long spine, full deep breaths. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, rebend back into your right knee, walk your hands or your blocks forward, and you're going to tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Scoot the back foot in a couple inches and then shift, straighten it back into the right knee. Now a great place to start to lower the hands here if you have that space. Notice that my back is not rounding. My heart is pulling forward. You want to keep that length in the spine. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, bend back into the right knee, lower the left knee down, and slide the right leg out and through. And we'll just go ahead and switch sides. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, pull the left knee through, and you're going to scooch or step that left foot forward to meet the hands. Tuck your back toes and drop your right knee back just a couple inches. Sink into the hips, lift the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, shift back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull forward, pause here, sink the hips. Now you might want to shift the blocks to different height and then scoot the hips back. Pause here, work the leg towards straight, heart forward, find that length, drop the shoulders. Now for those of you who can't get the legs straight, that's okay. Just allow the practice to meet you where you are. Especially if you're a taller person, working through the hamstring is going to probably be more challenging. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, rebend into the knee. Walk the hands forward towards the foot and then tuck your right toes, lift your right knee off the mat and slide the knee or the foot in about an inch or two. Re-straighten into the left leg. Remember, extend the chest forward. Soften the shoulders and breathe. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, rebend into the knee. Soften the right knee down. Left leg scooches back and in. And then set your props, if you're using them, off to the side. And sink the hips back. Find a child's pose. Now, if you're straining here, again, a great place to use a prop to help release the forehead down. See how these props are like massive tools for your practice? I don't even know how I would really grow my practice if it wasn't for my props. So if you can find things around your house or make an investment in getting some pretty inexpensive items like blocks or blankets or straps, whatever you might need, it's a way to go. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your knees and then swing the legs off to one side. I'm going to show you a side profile, and I'm going to sit up on my blanket because I find it to be easier on the hips when you have your hips elevated on something. We're going to straighten the legs forward. Some of you are just going to use your fingertips alongside the legs. Some of you, if you're using props, you can use that. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, start to walk your hands forward. Curl the toes towards the face and fold in. Now again, we're not overly rounding in the spine. Pull forward. Take one more breath here. Exhale, slowly unwind. Very nice. Go ahead and cross your legs or find any comfortable seated position. We'll close off our short, healthy hamstring practice with just some gentle breathing. Taking a soft, steady inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more on your own, just finding that even, steady, smooth breath. Very nice. Blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more from us, do more yoga therapy for a healthy mind and body, go ahead and subscribe to our page. Until next time, namaste.